morning, you guys. I don't know if this is too windy, but I'll try to shoot something. I'm just having a coconut water first thing in the morning, about 7:50 a.m. going to class. Not particularly hungry. That salad was so filling last night. It was so delicious. It kept me full for many hours, like physically full. Usually I'll eat something and the fullness will go down. This one kept me pretty satisfied, so that's pretty awesome. This morning I had such good digestion. It was ridiculous. It felt like a full body cleanse, like it just slid out of me, and it felt good. Felt empty in a good way. It was one of the best digestions I've had in a long time, since I first started eating bananas, I think. And I think that's due to largely the watermelon, because high water content, and the salad, high fiber content. Bananas also, but I think those other two. Let's check it out. Okay, it's about 10:30. Damn, the time flies. I'm super hungry. Last food I had was about 8 p.m. yesterday, so it's been about 14 and a half hours. I do like fasting in the morning, because if I eat way too early, then I just overeat throughout the day, so I try to keep it until I'm super hungry in the morning. I had the coconut water, and now this watermelon is so much better, so I'm gonna eat this half, and then I have work in a little bit, and I'll have the second half for second breakfast. So it looks delicious. Let's dig in. When it's crispy, finally a good melon. I'm glad I had that one yesterday. Got that out of the way. This one is not a disappointment. So crispy. This is gonna be delicious. I just watched Stefan Health Quest's video. Stefan, I'm happy to hear that you really enjoy the juice fast, and if that works for you, that's fantastic. I tried it like maybe 5-6 months ago, back in March, right after I came back from Brazil and my eczema was just terrible. For some reason, I wanted to plunge myself in an even worse detox. So I did like 3 days of all juices. And apples are abundant here in Vermont, so I juiced like something crazy, like 15 pounds of apples, celery, carrots, beets, and I didn't enjoy it. But when I did the banana cleanse, it was a little bit better, and that's the reason why I enjoy the raw foods. I enjoy eating this stuff, and it's so exciting, and I think it's more diverse. The juice cleanse, you have to get into a mindset that's a little different. You're not eating. You're not chewing, you're basically treating food as fuel, which is a little bit difficult, I think, for some folks. In addition to having eczema troubles, now you have to deal with, the psychology behind eating your meals. So for me, it's just a little difficult, but I'm definitely going to try it. I do have a nice juicer. When apple season comes around again in September or October, I'm going to go all out. I'm going to go get a ton of apples and do it. They're not the ripest, but it's okay. cats and dogs out there, and I am starving, I am wet, I was cold, was not having fun. But I'm happy to be home, and I have 3 apples, really red ones. I don't know what variety, but my guess is probably like some obscure Vermont variety, since they are Vermont apples. And I soaked about 8 dates, and they're all puffy and soft, so I'm gonna see if you guys can guess what I'm making. Golden light. Oh my god. So I added a banana just to make it a little creamier. But basically it's an apple pie smoothie. It smells like apple pie. Oh, it's so good. The bananas are ripening up. I'm super excited. Tomorrow I think I'm going to have a banana smoothie for breakfast because I don't have watermelon anymore. I don't know. But this is pretty good too. I ended up finishing it. It was so good it hit the spot. Just came home from work and I have some homemade sprouts. I think they're alfalfa or clover or something. So I'm going to put this in the salad. I'm going to make a dressing from fresh corn, avocado, salt, pepper, garlic, some red onion, some tomatoes. It's going to be so delicious. Creamy dressing on salad and corn, of course. Alright, so the dressing is almost done. It's got avocado, zucchini, corn, cilantro, salt, pepper, garlic powder, chili powder, what else? Tons of other stuff. Tomato, and some lime juice. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good dressing. And then here's the salad. And I'm gonna add some sprouts at the end. I'll show you guys what it looks like put together. So I've been watching a lot of Raw Boy, and he has the best salad dressing recipes. And I just made probably the best dressing ever. It's so much. It's one avocado, but everything else is zucchini, corn, low fat. The chili powder and the cumin, this tastes like the filling to like a Mexican dish. And of course guacamole. Oh, it's so good. Oh my god, it's addicting. Got a little bit of salt, like maybe a 1/4 teaspoon the entire day, no salt. Oh, and the lime and the cilantro. Look at how much it is. It's gonna be such a creamy salad. All right, I'll toss it and I'll show you guys. I'll just put the sprouts on top. Seems to be salty enough. You can see all the juices. Next time I would do just half an avocado. It was enough as it is. One more bite and I go. Homemade dressing is key. The salad is the best part of the day, honestly. So refreshing. It's like living pasta. Alright, so I just finished dinner. It was arguably a little bit of too much food, but I have two takeaways from this. Okay, so number one, it was super delicious and very filling. That's the one thing I was a little bit skeptical about eating raw foods, is that it's not going to be filling. Let me tell you, it's super filling, especially if you're eating the appropriate quantities of food. I'm surprised that I ate so much. I didn't realize that I consumed so many calories today. And I would say I would not eat as much tomorrow before dinner, or just cut down how much I eat at dinner. You will feel full, you will feel satisfied, it will be delicious. The dressings are so good. Number two is how it tastes. Like, I've never been so excited for food before. Like, I used to hate these raw food diets because when I first came to this 2 years ago, it was just, I wasn't doing it. I didn't have enough food, it wasn't delicious. I was in a bad place with my eczema, so it made up for a very bad experience. Now that I'm in a better place with my eczema and just really trying to, you know, get the last bit out of my body by doing as much cleansing as possible and as much exercise as possible, now I'm ready for it. Number two, I know to eat a lot more, and I would suggest tracking your calories in the beginning if you're, you know, interested in knowing if you're eating enough, because it's definitely higher volume food, so you do need to either eat more frequently or pack in more in one sitting. And then the third thing is that it's super delicious. Now that I watch Raboy or Neto, he does dressings, and it doesn't have to be high-fat dressings. You can make dressings out of like corn, zucchini, tomatoes. Of course, you could also use an avocado or like a tablespoon or two of seeds and things like that. But I think the other vegetables, the watery, flavorful vegetables, perfectly fine. And it was just so good. It tasted like a really good Mexican sauce. Like, it had the chili powder, it had the garlic, salt, pepper, cilantro. What else did I put into it? Lemon or lime. Yeah, it was just good. The lime and the cilantro was the best, and the garlic. Okay, so my tip for being successful on this, not just one day or one meal, but let's say you set out like a week or however long time, don't watch or associate with any other food. It's really hard to stick to a raw foods diet because all we know is basically cooked food, which is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with cooked foods, nothing wrong with mixing the two, but if you're looking to strictly do raw foods for a week for cleansing purposes, don't watch cooked food, don't look at it, don't think about it, don't cook around people, don't go into bakeries, don't go into restaurants. Just, you know, out of sight, out of mind. Focus on the raw food. Enjoy your meals. When you're done eating, don't continue watching videos or pictures or things like that. Separate yourself from the other food, and that way you're in the present moment, you're enjoying what you're doing, you're enjoying only what you have in front of you, and you're not fantasizing about other things. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. It's gonna be a banana day tomorrow. Peace. I just have to clean up the big mess, the super delicious mess. I want to make it so you guys see the bananas. I just wanted to close down this video with one more thank you for Stefan. I mean, you have no idea how much you and Rob Stewart really helped me in the beginning when I first started this. I was already eating plant-based for since December 1st, 2015. That was my vegan birthday. And to me, it's about nutrition, health, getting my skin healthy, and that's how I came to this in the beginning. But I was struggling with, like, you know, gluten-free, corn-free, soy-free. I was just very confused in this whole dietary literature, and then you guys basically sort of guided me into this path, and I have never seen such results. It's been so fantastic. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I hope to continue some good discourse with you. Seem like a cool dude. Hope you liked the video. Check out Stefan's channel. Check out Rob Stewart's channel, and I'll see you guys next time.